This is Light as a Feather Tarot. Um, Welcome back. Sorry for the delays for the video. So I recorded this entire video and the sound wasn't working. So yay me. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing weekly videos for all signs. So today is weekly video for all signs for April 14th through the 21st. I'll also be doing monthlies instead of bi-monthlies for each sign specific. If you would like a personal reading, all of my information is below. All right, like I said, in the future, I will be, shuffling and doing all this all in like live time and like recording it. It's just the sound didn't work and it was a really, really good reading and I didn't want to redo it. So for the channel messages, my guides were saying priorities are key now. Make sure to come up with a plan, a schedule, or a goal for this week. This will ensure balance in your life. So I'm not sure if, you guys have a lot on your plate this week. But setting goals and priorities are definitely a good idea to ensure that you have a smooth week filled with balance. So how I'm doing it is the first card is Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that last card is kind of like the energy of the weekend. Now energy is kind of fluid, it kind of moves, so the Monday energy may kind of be pull from the energy from last week. So right now I'm just getting a Law of Attraction card. Sorry again for having to re-record. So the card is Ambition. So with ambition, I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. So that really resonates with your channeled messages. I mean, if you're busy and you have a lot on your plate, you definitely don't have time to waste or, to waste it on negative people. So now I'm just shuffling the deck for the angel answer cards. The card you have is Abundance. So beautiful energy. So we're going to see, how the cards progress for the week and how the cards tie into the Angel Answers Abundance card. So starting off in the week, you have the 10 of Wands. So to me, that lets me know that you're already starting off with a super busy week. Wands typically, are in regards to work. All of you may or may not work, so the messages will be a little different for everybody. But basically, you just have a lot on your plate, whether it's work, whether it's projects at work, projects at school, maybe taking care of family members, traveling, doing this, doing that, just basically being spread thin, because the clarifying card is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands, some of you guys are, like I said, working on some very important projects. Maybe you have some very important deadlines, apprenticeship, like I said, school, projects, things of that nature. Regardless, Monday is the week is starting off to be super busy. The next card you have is the Two of Cups in reverse. So there's some type of relationship or there's some type of person in your life. It could be a friend, it could be a spouse, it could be a partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. There's some type of disharmony, some type of unbalance, because then you have the Two of Cups clarifying the Two of Cups, and they're both in reverse. So with that energy, maybe you're not meshing well with somebody else. Maybe the other person's super busy. Maybe you're super busy and you're not able to give them the time and the attention that you typically do. Maybe they're not being understanding or supportive because you have so much going on. The next card is, okay, is clarifying, is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So because of this disharmony between this person, you have so much going on, you may have some type of blockage of inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, new starts, new beginnings. You can't really start anything new right now because you have so much going on. And then the next card for Wednesday is the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, you may be dealing with somebody that's just kind of being a negative Nancy. And I almost feel like it may be the person in regards to that Two of Cups in reverse. Maybe they're being unsupportive. Maybe they're being, negative. Anytime that they have something to say, it just doesn't, make you feel fulfilled or anything like that. They could, bring up gossip, just bad news, just, sarcastic. It can be very, it could be like different things. But they're just not in alignment with what you're doing right now, which is a lot. Like, you're super busy, you're super focused, and they're just kind of not on the same, the same playing field right now. Their energy's not matching your energy, because the next card is the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor, to me, it could be somebody that, honestly is just kind of being kind of a butt, like just, they could be being, they could just be in their feelings. They could just be really controlling, or, it could point to like a father figure. If not, to me, the Emperor represents the manifesting. You can manifest good and bad. And maybe because their energy is so vibrating so low, maybe they're attracting negative, so then it's kind of spilling off on you. So next you have the Two of Wands. So that's all about you planning towards the future. Maybe you've achieved certain goals. Maybe you've checked off certain things off your bucket list or your planner, and you're like, okay, what's next? And you can see he has the world in his hand. The little staffs, they have leaves sprouting out, so it's a really good foundation. So the clarifying card is the Six of Swords in reverse. So the reason why you might be planning and looking towards the future is with that Six of Swords reverse, you may be feeling some type of lack of progress, or, maybe things aren't moving as fast as you would like them to. So you're like, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my time with this energy. I'm just going to, on to the next. The next card you have is the Page of Wands. So that's a refreshing energy. You're going to have somebody coming in. Look out for some messages, phone calls, emails, text messages, mail. You're going to be having somebody come in. Wands usually point to work. Maybe somebody's going to come in and, talk about a new job or a new something, some type of spark, something that is going to light your fire, that's going to create that creative passion. The next clarifying card for the Page of Wands is the Tower. Now, the Tower energy, for some of you guys, will shake it up a bit, and for some of you, it will just completely collapse the building and catch it on fire. But with the Tower energy, what I really like about it is it will remove anything from your life that doesn't serve you, and it will allow things to flow into your life better. So, just don't worry about anything that leaves your life, because it's for a reason. And then you have the Three of Cups in reverse. So maybe, when that Tower moment happens, maybe you're not going to want to celebrate about it. Maybe you're not going to be too happy about it, too fulfilled. But, sometimes with divine timing and the universe, it doesn't always make sense. We don't always know the who, what, where, and why. Because next you have the Ten of Swords. When I originally did the reading, it feels like a completion to me. Tens are completions. Now, some of you, it's all about perspective. Some of you will lose sleep over this situation, and you'll stress out about it, it'll cause you anxiety. And some of you are going to move on from that because the next card is the Page of Pentacles. So that is a beginning coming in, a messenger coming in. You have messages this week coming in, and with that pentacle, I mean, it's heavy. It's something that has a good foundation, something that's going to bring you abundance for the here and now and long time coming. So it's very, very beautiful energy. And that tower moment had to happen for that Pentacle, the Page of Pentacle energy to come in. Next, you have the Seven of Swords energy. That's for the weekend energy. Now, with the Seven of Swords, it speaks to, feeling a little deceived. Maybe you feel like someone's being sneaky or not forthcoming. Swords is all about mental energy. That may or may not be the reality, but that is how you feel. But then clarifying that card is the Moon in reverse. So you receive some type of clarity, and I'm almost feeling like it's coming from the Tower energy. Because of that domino effect, you receive some type of clarity, and you just weren't happy with how things were handled. And that's the reason for the Swords energy, and that's the reason for the Judgment in reverse. You just didn't feel like the situation was fair. You didn't like how things happened. So it left you in that mental place of, maybe almost feeling just, super emotional, because next you have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is typically very, very balanced emotionally. Her cup is full of emotion, but that can go either way. And, if you're the Queen of Cups, male or female, and you're feeling that someone is deceiving you, that's your cup is going to be full of emotion. And at that point, you get to choose what emotion. So next clarifying card is the Hermit in reversed. It's really pointing to you really need to go within, meditate, ask your guides for clarification or help, or just, making sure you're going within so you remain grounded. Because that tower, that tower energy kind of shook you up. And you just want to make sure you stay grounded because you've done so good the whole week with staying on top of things. And the final result is the Ten of Pentacles. So that's wonderful energy. That's beautiful energy. That Page of Pentacles that originally came in went from a Page of Pentacles to the beginning to the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm just going back to that Law of Attraction card. You just don't waste your time with things that don't serve you. If it doesn't serve you, let it go. Focus on what you have to do this week, because everyone obviously has a pretty busy week, especially in the beginning. And you just want to push through and make sure you don't give up and you stay in the energy of, a negative type of energy, because it's going to lead to the Ten of Pentacles and fulfillment. And there's the angel card, abundance. You have abundance and you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance again, clarifying that. And abundance can be financial. Typically, Pentacles are financial. Like I see the finances going up. That Six of Swords in reverse is just referring to you feeling, a little stuck or a little stagnant, and you're planning for the future, and the fruit is just going to come into fruition and everything is going to work out. So thank you so much for watching this reading, and I should have up the April videos shortly for all signs. Thank you so much.